understand fishing for a family or for yourself if you're hungry, but when it comes to feeding an entire community, that's something that needs a bigger operation. So today I'm gonna go and visit Shawn Buckley, and he's a commercial fisher on Great Slave Lake in the Northwest Territories in Canada. Now, Great Slave Lake, which we're on right now, is the 10th largest lake in the world. It's the deepest lake in North America, and at its deepest point, it's 2,000 feet deep. So this is a pretty giant lake, and I think if I want to get anything, I gotta get out of the weeds.
I decide to track down commercial fisherman Shawn Buckley to teach me a thing or two about fishing. Shawn Buckley and his young son Cale are from the town of Hay River on the south shore of Great Slave Lake. They split their time between their hometown and the more urban hub of Yellowknife, which is located on the north shore of the lake. Yellowknife Bay is well known for the colorful houseboats that fill its waters.
There's a lot of smoke in the air, and there's a few fires burning south of the lake, and that's just part of living in the north, so we're gonna go ahead with our plan anyways.
I find Shawn's boat parked at the government dock in Yellowknife.
Ahoy!
Hello, Tiffany. How are you doing?
How are ya?
Good. Yourself?
Good.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Jennifer Dawn.
The Jennifer Dawn.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you. It's my sister's name.
Oh, wonderful.
My dad named it after her.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
She's
thank
gorgeous.
you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a gorgeous boat. It's a commercial fish boat.
Permission to come aboard.
Yeah, well, come aboard. Probably set just one net. There's quite a bit of fish in the area, I think. So.
Awesome.
And it's windy, so it means there's more activity, probably. So I'm a third-generation fisher. My grandfather, my father, and me.
I didn't realize that Shawn can actually sleep on his boat. Those bunks sure look comfy. There's even a small propane stove and kitchenette. Shawn sets out to his favorite fishing hole. The Jennifer Dawn is a 30-foot commercial fishing boat that must be carefully navigated out of the busy Yellowknife Bay.
So we're just about going into the open, a little bit of an opening.
Yeah.
This is a long, huge bay, right? As you know, from Yellowknife.
I'm impressed when Shawn's young son Cale takes the wheel as we hit open water.
Having my son with me wherever I go is a very comforting feeling. He's here and I'm teaching him and he's learning in a comfortable setting. He may not think about it as that, but when he gets older, he'll understand what I'm talking about.
It's very serious work, right? Driving a boat, big responsibility. I get it.
Gail, could you tell me what the depth is once in a while, please?
44.
Okay, we're fine. Okay, thank you.
It's getting shallower.
Okay, let me know if it gets any shallower, okay?
Right now it's 45.
45 is fine. Okay, Tiffany, I think we're in the right position here.
Okie doke.
Give it a good hard throw. Make sure the line's on there good. Yeah, okay.
Like, just throw it in.
Give it a good throw, just like a harpoon or whatever. Okay. Now, throw an anchor, but make sure it's tied to something. Not your leg, to the net.
Okay, all clear. And just anywhere, or just let it go?
Yeah, over there is fine. Perfect. So you got your buoy line to your anchor,
Yeah.
anchor to your net. We have it tied on.
Okay.
Okay, you want to... This is the main gill net, it's called.
Okay.
The main nets they use for the commercial fishery.
And how
It's
big and what kind of species is?
Well,
of
I think this
fish
is 5 inch, which is minimum. There's 5 1/4 we normally use. That way you catch bigger fish.
These are just floats on the top to help keep it.
So the floats keep on yeah, it's like a curtain in the wind.
Once you set the net, how long do you leave it for?
This one here, we'll leave it for about an hour because it's a pretty active area right now. I find. So there's a little bit of fish here. Commercial fishing, we'll set 10, 20, 30 nets like that a day.
Wow.
There's only the 3 of us, so we don't have to catch a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Depends how much you eat, like I said before.
It's surprising.
Oh, I got some dry fish we made at the fish camp there a couple weeks ago.
Fantastic. You know, growing up in Yellowknife, I always love having smoked fish, but when I go up north, there's no trees, so nobody can smoke anything up north.
So you eat it raw, right?
Well, it's dry and raw,
traditional dry,
but we can't, you know, we'll dry it, but smoking it, that's not really an option.
Yeah, that's true. So it's air dried, eh? Like
Yeah, wind dry. Almost at the end here.
Yeah. So after we're done here, Tiffany, do you want to go on the island and maybe pick some tea?
Yeah, let's see what's out there. Yeah. Okay.
So,
make sure that we're not.
You like throwing things around.
I do.
So you might as well throw that over again.
Like a pirate. Bombs away. Okay, so our net is down. Do we leave this boat here and take the little boat?
No, we're gonna go right to the shore with this boat.
Okay.
So I have a harbor that I have picked out already.
Okay,
So
awesome.
a little fish fry area. So we'll go tie up there for about an hour and we'll come back.
Oh, that breeze is nice, hey?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at these blackberries or crowberries.
Oh, wow, they're getting really big.
Amazing. Those are almost.
Wow, they've grown right up.
Are they ripe? Let's see. Mmm. Oh my goodness.
Did you ever heard them called crowberries?
Yeah, crowberry.
And this is all a Labrador tea. This is where we get our Labrador tea from. You remember the best teas to pick?
Which ones? Tell me about
The
it.
bigger ones and apparently the ones that are lower.
Well, should we pick some tea, Kale, and then bring it back onto the boat? What do you think?
Yep, that's a perfect one. Yeah. Perfect. So we'll make some of this after we fish our net. We'll make some tea and we'll have some tea with
Awesome.
with our fish.
With our fish that we're gonna catch, and a side of crowberries. Okay, what is that? Is that enough for one pot of tea? You think?
That's a lot, eh?
Two. Okay, two more. 1, 2. Nailed it.
Good job.
Should we go back onto the boat and check if we got any fish friends?
Yeah, we
Right.
should probably go get our net before it gets too soaked. You know, I feel guilty coming in here now. There's so much berries around. I'm stepping on them.
All right, lead the way first, mate.
It's been about an hour since we set the nets, so I'm curious to see what's in our catch.
Okay. There's the anchor.
Shawn and I work together to retrieve the anchor we dropped earlier and start pulling in the net.
Okay. Make sure it doesn't fall over. Okay, I'm gonna start the lifter. It's a little bit loud.
Okay.
Shawn will use the mechanical lifter to do the real heavy work, so hopefully there are some fish waiting for us in the net.
I'll go ahead. This way.
I'm just a little bit excited to try commercial fishing.
The net in the box.
Get them out.
Yeah. Ooh, she's fast. And I have to run back once in a while and go ahead with the boat because it gets too tight. Okay?
I think I'm doing something wrong. Shawn makes it look so easy, but I can't get this white fish out of the gill net.
Yeah.
Shawn manages to pull a smaller, active fish from the net, so he throws it back to encourage sustainable harvest, only taking what he will use.
We've done this before.
That's what my long nails are for.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe how many fish we netted in just 1 hour. I guess after 3 generations of fishing this lake, Shawn knows all the good fishing spots.
Okay, now there's the filleting part.
Today's haul is whitefish, but the other fish common to Great Slave Lake include trout, pickerel, and in canoe. Shawn can catch and fillet up to 100 fish per day on his own and often hires staff to keep up with the demand.
And I just go along the spine here like this, flat, as you could get it.
Shawn gives me a few tips. Nothing beats learning from a master.
Well, these are beautiful fillets, and
Thank you.
I would love if we went on shore and we did a maple glaze with them. How do you feel about that?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Now these are strike anywhere in theory, so we'll see.
Oh wow, it did work. Look at that.
Yeah,
Everything's just tinder dry. You see how fast that lit?
We get a nice fire going and build up a coal base to cook some fish.
Dry.
Maybe we should have a zip.
Shawn heads to the shore to scoop up some water to make our tea.
Can I make this one?
Nice.
Yeah.
Try a bit. Oh,
Wow.
look at that.
I use some simple ingredients that Shawn had on his boat to make a glaze.
Can you stir that up for me, please?
I get the sense that these two don't make too many gourmet meals.
Does it matter what kind of oil you use?
This is olive oil, but you can use anything. Okay, and then next we're gonna just take this. That looks so great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So we're just gonna take this, give them a little bath,
Nice.
and then we're gonna leave that. Let
Nice.
all that maple soak in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's done soaking, we're
This
gonna
is
put
cool,
it. We're gonna put it in that grill, and we're gonna grill it up.
Usually we just pan fry, but this is new. This is exciting, huh? Might be your new recipe, huh?
Do you want me to make a recipe with all that?
Is it gonna be just you doing this with maple syrup?
You'll come back with sticky fingers. And
No.
Running all across the island.
No, that's not what I was planning.
No. You know, I have a couple questions for you, Kale. You seem pretty comfortable on a boat. How long have you been going on that boat with your dad?
6 years?
7 years.
7 years.
Wait a second, aren't you 7?
Yep.
So you've been going on that boat ever since you were a wee baby, since you were born, basically. So Shawn, how did you grow up doing this as a young kid too?
Oh yeah, we grew up on the boats.
When we were younger, we were just running around the rocks like Kiel, I guess. You know, making slingshots and hunting chickens.
Wait, slingshot?
Yeah, we used to make slingshots, running on the rocks, going picking berries. We went hunting with our brothers, older brothers or whatever. It was a good living. Like back then, we were restricted a lot of ways. We just thought we were missing things all the time. In return, when you get older, you realize how important it is to have that connection. Yeah, we had everything. Back when we were younger, it's like when you watch the other people or TV, you always get this sense that you needed more. But in reality, now you get older, you realize that you needed less. I'm a third generation fisher. Kiel's the fourth. It's always there. I tried to get away from it, but you know what? I realized really fast I couldn't. So being out by the lake is like being at home for me.
Well, all this talk about fish, I'm getting real hungry. So
Yeah, I am too.
I think that this is just about ready. So Kale, do you want to grab that grill? And I think that we can load this fish up into that grill. And I think we can start cooking this.
Kale and his dad head to the forest and get some willow boughs, a traditional place setting for the indigenous people of the region that has been passed down through the Buckley family.
I think we should dig in. And I'm not fancy, so I use my fingers. It's so good.
Mine second. Arthur?
Mmm.
It's pretty nice. Hey?
Mm-hmm. Really
I
nice.
can smell it.
Is it hot?
Mmm. I could taste a little bit of sap from the tree, but that you could definitely taste the sweetness. That's really good.
Yeah. Oh, and here we go.
Oh, with the crowberries?
Here's our salad for the day.
Oh yeah.
Got our tea. Oh, I guess we could probably put some berries in the tea too. I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could do. I think that's a good amount.
You want to put that in the tea?
Yeah, let's try it out. We'll do a new fusion tea.
Good job, Tiffany. This is nice.
Thank you.
How do you like it, Gail?
Good.
Mmm.
Mmm. Better than-
Anything with maple syrup though is hard to mess up, right? I think it's time for a cup of tea.
That sounds great.
So our day's almost done here, but what's gonna happen on Saturday?
Get the fish processed, gutted and filleted, vacuum packed or on ice, dressed, because people want a variety of different fish. And I'll go to the market at the Fisherman's Wharf in Hay River. This is out of Hay River.
Hay River, okay.
Yes, more travels, yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna meet you in Hay River and
Awesome.
kind of
That's
see.
nice you guys are going to come.
Yeah, we're gonna see what
Right on.
the operation is like on the full scale.
Yeah, well, the Hay River is the main fishery.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Well, cheers. Thanks so much for taking me out today. That was my first time on a big rig like
Well,
that.
thank
with
you.
that
You did
many-
really well. You
Thanks.
just jumped right in there.
So I have a little surprise for Shawn. I'm gonna take a fish that we caught today and I'm gonna make a little treat and have it available at the market. To see Shawn go from a subsistence level fisher to feeding an entire community and what that looks like. We head back to town and Cale takes the wheel. Under close supervision from his dad, of course.
We're at the Fisherman's Wharf here early Saturday morning. It's a little windy and the rain had just stopped, thank goodness, because it was pouring a little while ago. But we're gonna set up here at one of the booths. There's looks like there's over a dozen booths here. A lot of people selling fish and baked goods. So I'm gonna take my fish that I got yesterday and try to sell it here. Hello. How are you doing? Good, you? Good, thanks. Taste test. But as you can see, it's kind of quiet this morning, so we'll have to wait till it picks up.
So I'm here in Hay River, and as you can see, it's not the greatest day for a farmer's market, but despite the weather, there's still a pretty great crowd gathered for this weekly summer event. And I've got some of Shawn's whitefish that I used the maple glaze on, and I'm gonna bring it over to his booth to see if any samples will help with sales. Hi, Shawn.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Good. Good to see you.
What do you got there?
I have a little surprise.
What?
We used some of your whitefish that
That's
we
supposed
caught,
to be. Oh,
and
really?
I used the same maple glaze that we did out
Oh,
on the island
on
there.
the island, yeah.
And I thought I could walk around and pass it out to people, see if a little sample might entice people to get some fish.
Wow, thanks
that
you,
sound?
and you did a great job. Wow, that looks great.
Before I hand it out, I want to get the fisherman's approval.
So it looks in the light.
That's 3 carrots right there.
Let's see how it looks on my hand.
Pretty good, eh?
Not bad, yeah.
All right, Shawn, I'm going to brave the rain, and I'm going to see if I can hand these out to some folks, and I'll send them your way. How's that sound?
That sounds awesome. Oh, they're real good. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I've never seen you.
I don't know who you are.
Bye, stranger.
I think local markets are important because it's beneficial, it's cheaper, it's better for you. You're not paying an arm and a leg through stores. You buy it right from the fisherman.
So you guys are from Newfoundland?
We are.
Awesome.
So we came down today. We have some good friends up in the area, and they said that before we left, we had to come here because they have the best fish.
And this is whitefish caught right from Great Slave Lake. We'll come over here. I'll introduce you to Shawn. Yeah. Okay.
We're
I got three people who are interested here.
Whoa.
Hi.
Oh, you reeled some in, did you?
Yeah.
All you guys from Newfoundland?
We are.
Oh, right on. I have lake trout and I have smoked lake trout and smoked inkling.
We'll take the 3 pieces of smoked fish.
All right.
You got the. Guess what? You got the last 3.
Save the
got
best
one.
ones for last, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Got a bag for it?
Let me know what you think of that.
for you.
Enjoy.
We will.
My sales were really good today, considering the weather was bad. How you doing there? Hey, Brad. How you doing today? The mayor showed up, and it was kind of unexpected. It's good.
Pretty yummy. Yeah. Have a go there.
Oh yes, excellent.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah. It's a big part of our community where we have our events on Saturdays from 10 to 4, having our local foods that are available in our community. So I just picked up some trout this morning, but you can give it to the next person.
So he wanted a little bit of fish for whoever wanted it. He said he just bought it and said give it away to whoever needs it, which is really nice of him.
Well, Shawn, that sight must make you happy. Empty tray.
Yeah, you know what? I am happy because sometimes you sit here all day in the hot blazing sun and you don't sell hardly anything, and you go home with $5. But today we sold it pretty quick, so
Awesome.
I'm happy.
Well, if we got nothing else to sell, then I'm gonna take this time to go do some shopping myself. I see there's a poutine over there with my name on it, I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's go mingle.